Okay, we're at the beginning of the sump. I just heard the toilet flush, the sump flush. I'm at the beginning. As you can see, when the sump flushes its water, it backs up into the catch basin. Once the flow establishes, the water will eventually go down the drain, but it has difficulty doing that. This camera is sitting right at the beginning of the opening of the backwater valve, so we haven't got anything in there. The camera's sitting right at the opening. We're going to start going in now. So we've gone in about half a foot, 10 inches, a foot. As you can see, at a foot, this water is created from the water that left the basement sewage sump, and is trying to get its way down the line into the city. But it's very slow because the pipe has some problems. We'll go further in, and I believe this black portion here is where the Y is, so it ties in quite soon, at a foot or so. This black portion is where the tie-in is from the your basement sump. So now we're actually in your 2 feet into your storm sewer line. The water level is at the top there at 2 o'clock because the camera's upside down right now. But we know the bottom of the pipe is always where the water is flowing, so just keep that in mind. Water flows at the bottom of the pipe, so the camera is almost upside down right now in there. So we're underwater about halfway. So the first joint at 3 feet. Next joint at 5 feet. All that white stuff is probably the toilet paper that came out of the sewer sump. Here comes, I just heard the sump flush again, so we're going to get our next gush of water coming through. I can see that some of it wants to come back into the backwater valve, but the lid stops it. The lid on the backwater stops it from filling the sump up. So we're underwater a bit now. We're underwater about halfway. I got the garden hose running, by the way. The garden hose is running as we speak, so we're getting extra flow from our garden hose that I just stuck in the sump here. There's the next joint there at 9 feet. Yeah, we're underwater halfway. Next joint at 10 feet. At 12 feet, we're getting out of water. So that means that the pipe, we just went through a belly earlier than this because it held water. Next joint at 13 feet. Next joint at 14 feet. I guess these are made out of pieces of either iron or most likely it's pieces of clay, just stuck one behind the other like a choo-choo train. Our first tiny bit of root is at 17 feet. This is 17 feet marked exactly from the your sump basin in the backyard. Wait a minute. That's the root. Well, the water's on the top. The root's coming from the top. That's at 19 feet now. tiny bit there at 21 feet of root. What's this here? See how the water level is like water level now is on the left side. So the bottom of the pipe is on the left side now. So we're half full here at 23 feet. Now we're out of a belly again, you can tell. So you see the water level now is on the right side here. I guess the water's on the right side all along. Here, I just heard the sump flush again. So we'll see how the flow looks like here. The sump just flushed, I can hear it. It came back into the backwater valve. Here it goes. You can see that water go at 25 feet. Got 25 feet there. Look good there. The sump just went again. The sump just went again. At 29 feet. See how the water looks when it takes off. There she goes. We let this water settle down first, so we continue the camera pushing so we can see what's going on. So we're pretty good at 29 feet. We're really rolling there. The water's rolling. We're good at 31 feet here. So we're getting better as we get towards the end. So far, let's see if there are any more roots here. We're underwater here a bit. We're underwater at 33 feet again. So when you go underwater like that, you know the pipe prior to that it's got a dip. So we're going to go underwater a bit here at 33 feet. We're 60 feet getting out of water. Maybe 8 feet, we're good. 8 feet, we're good. See if you can see my roots here at all. We're getting pretty good at 40 feet. Getting not bad at 40 feet. We're flowing good at 40 feet. Oh, what's that coming up here? At 43 feet, we got that little tiny coming up. The toilet just stopped us one again. Let's see what happens with the flow of water at this point. That root there is at 43 feet. Water's at the bottom, so the root coming out at probably 230 there. Yeah, it's doing that because we're underwater a bit, but I gotta get the water settled down first. Let it settle a bit first. Let the water hit the city first. Okay, it's going down. It's just coming up here. There's something right there. What is that? Let the water settle first so we can see what's going on. Okay, water settling down. All that stuff you see there is probably from the sump, the kitchen, and things like that. 47 feet. It's gonna go right. I'm just gonna go right through that. So there it goes. 47 feet 7 inches. That all that stuff was caught. The weeds actually caught the all that stuff from the kitchen. Goes into the sump, 47 feet 4 inches. probably a bit more than that because we're behind it, so probably 48 feet. Oops, we're punching at 48 feet, so that's where that part is, 48 feet from the catch, from the backwater valve. Okay, here comes the root at 49 feet, so you look past that. The root's at the water's at the left side, so the root's in at 11 o'clock, from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So the root is actually passing now at 50 feet, 51 feet, 52 feet. There's the root there. Water's on the left, so the root's on the top. This is come up with some more little bits of roots at 50. The sump just went, so 53 feet. So let's just settle down first. So that water just flushed. We should be seeing it any moment now. Here it comes. That's the water that just came out of the sump in the basement, and that was at where passing that low root blockage at 53, under 54 feet. Camera went back level again. The water's at the bottom. We're passing the root at about 55, 56 feet. Right there. A little bit there coming up at 57 feet. At 60, that white piece you see there is it's the plastic PVC. That's where if you can connect to near that or on that, then you'd be trouble free, because that piece and thereon is all plastic to this city, and roots will not penetrate that material. So what I'll do, I'll show you. At 60 feet, go to a vertical drop at 60 feet. We're gonna drop. We're falling down. 62. Well, drop 2 feet, and then we're turning our flat again. This is all plastic pipe we're going to. We're underwater a bit here now. Yeah, we're in that plastic pipe in the alley, probably with 65 feet. From here on, it's all plastic pipe. So this green part you see is the bottom of the city pipe, which is probably as much as 8, 10-inch diameter. It may even be 12 even. The toilet just went again. The sump just went again. Where one sees where our connection is, I'm going to go find it. So I pull it back here, 65 feet. We're still dropping, right? What we really want to be is right here. If we can connect to this part here. I'm backing up the camera now, actually. See, if we can connect to this part here, 60 feet, that'd be great. But the only thing is, I gotta go back. I got a locator. I'm gonna find out how deep that is at 60 feet. So what I'll do is I'll end this video here. And I'll go do some locating.